Hello and welcome to our Pleiadian broadcast for June 29th, 2014. We're filming once again here from the Amane Center in Minneapolis, and thanks to Barbara and Jody for setting us up, and also thank you for Velma and Letitia for bringing this to you, to the Brazilian audience in Portuguese. That really is supportive to everyone out there receiving this material. My name's Elisa Logan, and I'll be asking questions during the broadcast so that you're understanding the material that we're covering. And now I'm going to introduce Christine Day, author, channel, teacher, and her role is to bring to hold a platform for us to awaken into our self-realization process. So Christine.
Well, hi everyone out there. It's so great to be here. I just feel an excitement running through me with the energies of the lifting of the veils that started a couple of weeks ago on June 16th. And what I love about today is that we're going to be given tools by the Pleiadians to really assist you in being able to work with those energies, those awakening energies of the lifting of veils, really specific tools that are really going to support you in being able to align to these amazing, what I call turning the corner, turning to another direction within ourselves for this coming time and for the times right now. So we're going to have a powerful transmission, a very important talk today explaining what the Pleiadians want you to know and understand about this time. So I'm in a good space here and feel really joyful, actually.
So yes, it's wonderful to be back here in June. We were originally going to film this in July, but we realized with the energies coming onto the planet as of June 16th, how important it was to have the Pleiadian tools to really assist us to work consciously with this, the lifting of the veils as they're happening.
Well, I do know that the Pleiadians wanted this broadcast sooner rather than later, and we were absolutely able to do the June timing. So it's perfect divine timing for all of us to be together and to work today with this process.
Good. And before we go into the process, let's talk a little bit about what we've been doing. We've had the second class of the Galactic series.
Well, that was really amazing class. And, you know, we leading into that class, we've been up on our land in Grand Marais, and I was expanding the portal energy. I was directed to create a very expanded setting for the second class of that portal. And you and I went through a really rapid expansion as we placed different energetic layers to build the portal to another level, I think in time for the lifting of the veils. And then the Lemurian portal out in the water just opposite the house began to open to another level of really revealing itself in many different dimensional levels. And again, I put that down to the change with the lifting of the veils from June 16th. So, you know, we're really been in this most amazing time with the portals. So it's been fantastic. So the Galactic series has become much more than I expected. And I want to explain a little bit about what I'm noticing more than anything. I mean, I knew we were going to be working within the communication portal, but what took me by surprise was the level of accelerated awakening that would come from working within the communication portal. It actually builds some sort of dimensional framework within the system of the person who's working with the classes so that you can anchor and stabilize with your pure source of light, your higher self energy. And so that's what we're seeing and experiencing in the classes. And there's still time to sign up, because you can sign up for class 3, 4, 5, and 6 live, and you can pay for all 6 classes and get the audio files for classes 1 and 2, and then join us for the 3rd class live. So just be aware of that, and that's on the website, www.christinedayonline.com.
Yes, it's important to understand that, because we've been having people ask, can I go back and take the first class only, or can the second class be available, because I still want to take them one at a time. So we weren't aware of the impact the classes would have, or the material would bring to the audience out there. So we have left it all in the store for you to access either the MP3 of the classes that have taken place, or to come in to the live material that is going to be taking place to the end of the year.
We also have it available in Portuguese. We've got that being translated class by class. And so that's available, I think, in the store, Elisa, or do they have to go to the Brazilian website?
They can get all the information on your website, so it's all there.
If you want to, you can come in still, and I tell you, I'm excited by the material and the most amazing energies that are coming through. And we're working with these amazing sacred templates. So when you sign up for a class, you get material in a PDF, beautiful sacred templates the Pleiadians have channeled through to me that carry these beautiful, unlimited frequencies of awakening. So anyway, just wanted to share it with you, and if you want to join us, that would be wonderful.
Yes, and each class has homework, which is not like the homework you had growing up. It's actually the homework that keeps you moving with the material and opening in a whole new way. So it's all-inclusive. So, and also what we'll be doing is the 3-day Pleiadian seminars, the mastery class.
That mastery class is the first time the Pleiadians will be bringing tools to awaken your inner mastery, your self-mastery energy. And now is the time with the lifting of the veils. We have October and September. September in Brasilia, Brazil, and October
in Bloomington, Ramada Mall of America, which is in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area.
So this mastery energy is really your own pure source of light, your higher self energy, and through the sacred tools and working with the portals, for the very first time there will be portals opened up in the workroom for 3 days. We'll be working with those, and this is going to allow you to develop, not only first align to your mastery energy, and then begin to develop your own unique tools that are connected to that natural aspect of your self-mastery energy. So I know this is going to be a very profound seminar for anybody who feels they want to be part of that. And that's up in the store right now.
That's up in the store right now. And just to be aware, if you're thinking of taking the class in Brasilia, Brazil in September, and you're not sure of Christine, or you haven't heard of, or you want to introduce friends, there's going to be transmissions in Brazil, in Salvador, Sao Paulo, and Recife, and Brasilia. So look on the website, christinedayonline.com, for those dates. So you get to bring friends to experience your energy. And there's also going to be a transmission just before the Pleiadian seminar in Minneapolis, or in Bloomington, Minneapolis. That will be the Friday night, the 10th of October. So check the website. All the information is going to be coming onto the website if it's not already there. So you can have an opportunity to see Christine at these transmissions, if not the 3-day seminars.
And I love the transmissions because guess what? I'm there. I always leave time at the beginning for you to come and say hello, and we can connect, and that just is always a very special part of what I like to do at the transmissions. And the Pleiadian seminars, of course, we have 3 days where you can come up and connect with me, and I can help you individually. It's very much about an individual journey in a collective energy. So, you know, that's what I love, the one-on-one. There's something really special about that. So I'm looking forward to all those public appearances and spending time with everyone out there in person, those who feel ready to come and be part of that.
Yes. And we've just anchored in the new year a 2-day seminar in San Diego, California once again.
And that is usually, we do that every year. We've got a transmission the night before.
January 23rd.
And then the 2-day seminar, 24th, 25th. It's just anchored in. I still have not channeled the material for that program yet, so I can't tell you what it's going to be about. I do know, though, it will be aligning to the new energies of the new year, 2015. And the seminars are always amazing. So 2 days, it'll be up in the store probably in the next few weeks, yes. I would say. So that's exciting.
Yes,
I love that.
And I think that's our announcements for today.
I hope so. No, it's great to announce things and let you know what's going on. But to me, the real heart of this broadcast is bringing to you the information and the important news from the Pleiadians, and really sharing with you the latest concepts that the Pleiadians want to bring to you to understand this time. So that's going to be our focus now, that we segue into that. But before we do, how about just taking a breath, a conscious breath in and out the mouth, and just breathing and letting go. And I want to talk a little bit about my energy and how it's changed. I've been through a huge transformation, a huge awakening. I think it had just come in the last broadcast, but now it's developed into me carrying a different frequency of energy to work with you. And I think that's going to be exciting. I want to share a little bit about how that works. Mm-hmm. And there's a new element to my frequency right now that enables me, and I've always been able to transmit energy out to you and work with each one of you individually. That's been a part of my natural gift that's unfolded for many years. But now there's another element to the energy, and I'm going to be working with it specifically in the transmission today. And that is that I can start to unravel the blocks that are holding within you and work with you, and I'll be naming the blocks, and all you need to do is breathe and let go into the space, and you're going to just feel almost, because it's all due to the veils lifting, mm-hmm. but we'll talk about that in a minute. But there's a new dimensional energy which allows this accessibility for you to really release the blocks that you've placed. We're going to be working in the heart today, so any doors you've closed to protect yourself, some sadness maybe, any guilt or shame that you've got held in the heart area that is in dense areas that is stopping you from really opening into your heart space and aligning to that pure sacred source of yourself. I can just reach in with the energy and name these while you open into the space, and these blocks will simply start to drop away. And so we're going to be working with this today. I'd love some feedback from some of you if you want to write in and tell me how that felt inside yourself as that opened up.
So before we get into the energy of that, as you're guiding us in the transmission to these areas in the heart, is all we have to do is use that conscious breath?
All you have to do, and you don't even need to do that, that's the beauty of it. Even if you're in your ego mind, it's still going to shift these blocks out. And the more you listen to it, it holds different frequencies, this specific new work. And so it will continue to unfold and unravel through you over the days. So you may start to feel emotional tomorrow as it moves out, but you'll also get a sense of peace and freedom as it naturally leaves your body. So you don't have to try and make anything happen. And I'm speaking to the ego mind here. All you need to do is let go, and you may feel it in the moment, just this release, this relief of a burden moving off you. And it will move off the heart. It might even feel like it's moving in the back of the heart, in the shoulders, in the center of the back, or impacting the spine area. But you'll feel certainly like some sort of shift taking place. And I'll be working right through to everybody out there in the audience. So you can listen to it multiple times, because each time there'll be other levels, deeper levels being released. And it's not only just releasing it from the physical heart, it's releasing it from your life. These limitations. Maybe you've been wanting a partner in your life and you've been hurt and betrayed before in relationships. I mean, that happens in life. And that lifting off the heart can allow a path to open for you to start to find a person in your life that works for you, so that you have healthy relationships. You're not still working with the same pattern over and over again. There's nothing you have to change in your thinking. It's just something that will take place, and your energetic vibration, your frequency will change. So you'll pull in a different partner into your life.
So it sounds like it's possible because of the lifting of the veils, but it's also you would just trust your intuition. It's in terms of how often you would listen to this piece of the broadcast? It doesn't matter if you've had a big release or a subtle experience. You can listen to it as often as you feel called to?
Absolutely. And there'll be an integration energy that I'll be transmitting out with this, so that there'll be an ongoing integration through you automatically happening. It'll anchor through your energetic field and work through your system. So it's really about you being here, you receive the energy, it's done.
Okay.
So we'll be interested to hear, as I said, and please give us feedback on this particular piece of the process, and then I can share the feedback with you next broadcast.
Okay.
But you know, this broadcast feels really important, and I'll tell you why. Because it gives you material to work with over the next 3 months. It is 3 months, I think, until we'll be doing our next broadcast. It's really jam-packed with tremendous potential, and as we go into the discourse, you'll understand why.
Okay.
But I wanted to kind of do this separately because it's a new aspect of how I'm working, and will continue to work, as well as bringing in the initiations in the future.
Yes, and that's the first transmission that we'll be doing.
No, yes, I think it is.
Okay,
yes,
just so you be
yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Okay, and so today we're going to be talking about the lifting of the veils that started on June 16th.
I want to just quickly go over that and then get into the meat of what we're working with today. And the discourse, I think, is really important for you to understand exactly what we mean and what we're talking about, so that you are participating through conscious choice, because this whole process of the lifting of the veils is for those of us who are awake only. And so it means that you have to step forward through conscious choice and open to a different perspective and start living that perspective. And that is part of what we're doing here. So let's quickly review the lifting of the veils, which started 16th of June. And they only operate for 10 seconds, the lifting of the veils. And people say, 10 seconds? What can anyone do in 10 seconds? Well, actually, because there is no such thing as time, the fact is 1 second is unlimited in its potential. And you have 10 of those 1 second frames to work with and to unfold into. The lifting of the veils is where the veils actually lift like a curtain on a stage, and what is revealed behind the curtain is the setting of the stage. Well, what is revealed as the veils lift is an awakening and remembering, an awakening from the dream of this third dimensional reality, and a waking up and remembering of yourself in your fourth, fifth dimensional state of your awakened state. That's that higher self, that source, that pure source of light that you are. That's the lifting of the veils. The Pleiadians say, yes, they'll lift for 10 seconds, and it will happen approximately every 3 weeks through to December. So that's what we're looking at. So today's work is for you to understand the energy of the moment and what it means by being in the moment, and what it means when you enter that being in the moment, you actually leave the third dimensional illusion and move out of a separated state back into a natural state of connection to that pure light source.
Okay.
Okay.
So can I ask, during this discourse, so there has been a lifting of the veils that's taken place before now. And what if we're not consciously aware of it? Are we going to have an opportunity to understand how to work consciously with something that has taken place that we might not be aware has taken place?
Well, this is the good news. In today's transmission, I'm going to move you back to the lifting of the veils that took place June 16th. And you're going to learn how to open into that moment of time, which takes you out of your separated state and aligns you to that fourth, fifth dimensional frequency. And we're going to go back and align to the energy of the lifting of the veils in that moment on June 16th. And allow you to consciously, through conscious choice, align to the energy of that moment. Because it's designed, that lifting of the veils energy, designed to bring you back into a frequency of your pure light source energy, that higher self energy, and allow an anchoring and a remembering of a space. So all of a sudden, you wake up from the dream, that this third dimensional reality. Like if you wake up from a dream in the morning, you're awake, you go, oh, I was just dreaming. Suddenly you're just dreaming. I'm just dreaming. I've been living this third dimensional illusion. And it seems like a second, like a dream does. And the fact is, before you is the truth and understanding and clarity being revealed of your connection, and you're remembering that pure source of light, your higher self energy. And the moment you connect to that, it begins to align through you. So that is what we're going to be doing in the transmission later on, once we've taken you through the steps of first coming into the moment, aligning into the multidimensional energy of that moment. We're going to be creating a specialized anchor in the heart where you can learn and open that anchor so that you can work with this material by yourself and start to then align back to the moment the veils lifted, or the moment you had another experience. It doesn't mean just for the lifting of the veils. You see, you can go back a year before. Say a year ago you had this awakened experience. You can go right back to that moment and re-experience another level of that, because there's no such thing as time. Mm-hmm. So when you move out of third dimension by coming into the moment, then all you have to do is focus back on an aspect of that awakened experience, whether it's a light, a sense, maybe you just felt this incredible peace. If you start to open back into that peace, when you're in that aligned moment, in that multidimensional state, you go right back to the experience, and you can link in to different frequencies, further expanded experiences of that awakening for yourself, and allow a fuller experience, taking in another level of those awakened frequencies through you. This is the exciting thing. This is really about this new time. And it doesn't matter if it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It has no relevance, because there is no time in fourth, fifth dimension.
And so you have an opportunity to gather more of what was presenting to you and take it in on another level.
Exactly. And not only just take it in, but in the multidimensional moment, you can actually align it through the cells and begin to birth into this awakening consciously. Mm-hmm. It's like being in the moment opens your life to a different perspective because of the lifting of the veils. It's like we're being given permission now to move way beyond what we could, say, years ago. The lifting of the veils are carrying this frequency of awakening, of remembering, and stabilizing it within us, those that are of us who are awake, through the anchor that we're going to be opening up in the heart in the transmission today. So you'll have a new anchor where you can align to the moment and open into this multidimensional state, but stay stable within that state. Mm-hmm. Okay? Then you're going to be able to move into a space and, through conscious choice, align back to an experience, whether it be the lifting of the veils or something else that feels more important to you, that you've had, that you want to expand on. And then learn how to anchor that through the heart and make the heart center, this anchor, the central place of your existence in your life now. So that this becomes your central truth that you work from, that you align to in your day-to-day life.
Wow, that sounds very powerful. Christine, it feels like this central place is like a muscle, and the more that you work with it, the stronger it will become. Is there a benefit? You're talking about going back to an awakening moment. Is there a benefit or a healing that can take place if you go back to maybe a painful experience that was too much at the moment to work with?
It really is a benefit, because once you're in that anchor, you've gone beyond a third dimensional state. You're aligned to your sacred nature, that higher self. You can go back to a very painful experience, yes, to look at that experience, but you'll see it also from a different, higher perspective of understanding and clarity, so that you can really begin to work through the process that was so very painful and gather insights and understanding about yourself and your own human vulnerability, and then hold that part of your humanness with that pure source of your light, of yourself. I mean, this has unlimited potential. It's just up to you. How much are you willing to allow? How much are you willing to stand and start opening this central place, this new perspective, and start living from this higher perspective? We've talked about it for years, but now there's the potential of the opportunity here for each one of you out there. And now I know why we've got 3 months till the next broadcast, because this material really needs a tremendous amount of work by all of you out there to really start saying, okay, this is my anchor, this is my heart, this is where I need to be in my life. And the Pleiadians are suggesting when you wake up in the morning, once you've opened this space and started really aligning to it, place your hands on your heart center, and the first thing you do in the morning before you get out of bed is bring your conscious awareness into the space and claim, this is my source. This is my heart. This is where I will live my day from this perspective. This is my central place for me to be. And the more you do that, the more complete and automatic you'll feel this essence, this source of yourself, that you're linked to the pure source of this light, this flow through your life, and your perspective can change, as it should and as it needs to right now.
Yes, working with this central place, I finally, there's like steps to self-healing, to self-awakening, to all of what we've been talking about.
Self-manifestation, start claiming your abundance, but you start to change your own light frequency in your body. And the universe always reflects the frequency that you carry. So as you change the cells in your body, physically healing, physically opening up and aligning, then the universe opens doorways. New doorways open naturally because you are vibrating at a higher frequency of light. And so that you pull in these powerful experiences and these powerful gifts for yourself realign to you naturally. This is really one of the biggest, I think, one of the biggest broadcasts we've had because of what's being offered here for you.
This feels like it's going to change people's day-to-day lives, maybe their dynamics within their family or the community. Can you talk a little about that, about how it's going to bring about that a big change?
You know, I think it's really important to talk about what is being asked. And this is that we stay centered here with our core opening. And because we're centered here, we automatically can open a new energy outwards to people, but it's by staying in our new central opening. Those around us will benefit from our energy because of who we become. And it's not by running around helping others, it's by being and allowing this to be our central place in our lives and being. We automatically begin to move and transmit outwards to those around us, to our families, to our friends, to our core groups, our soul groups. And by holding that energy, we hold a natural platform for others to find their own alignments to their core of that sacred self, that pure source. So that is part of your role, and it will ripple outwards across the planet as each one of us comes back to this central place and makes it the priority that we live through this central place. The planet can change. As each one of you opens that door back to yourself, to that pure source of light, you become a light, an added light in the universe for the whole of the planet. Yourself, yes, but everyone else out there as well. And that's what we're being asked to do right now. And that's the purpose of this series of lifting of veils, for all of us to really accelerate now very quickly into a new state of being, or back to this natural state of being.
Yes, and so it's the heart becoming the central place, and you talked about and being in the moment.
Yes, I want to talk a little bit about that and emphasize that, because let's talk about what being in the moment is. We know being in the moment is not thinking about yesterday or what's coming. It's choosing right now to be with yourself in your heart. When you do that, you naturally move out of a separated state and begin to move into a fourth, fifth dimensional experience. And we're going to do that today, and you'll get to feel this sense of peace, wholeness, maybe fluidity, as you move into a fourth, fifth dimensional state. That's out of third dimensional illusion. Now, as you bring your conscious awareness into the moment, a natural moment is multidimensional. So we think in terms of time, 1 moment, 1 second, but no. A moment is an unlimited space of time that when you enter the space, a timelessness opens up, and you could be there 2 or 3 hours by third dimensional time and have your experience, your unlimited experience that exists within each multi-dimensional moment. And then you could come back to third dimension and no time has passed. So that's why I'm saying, if you choose 1 moment a day to enter the moment, enter the multidimensional moment, that has an unlimited potential for you for awakening, unlimited timelessness where you can evolve and awaken into it, and then you can come back to this third dimensional world where the clock is where it was when you left it. Now, I'll tell you, I've had many experiences, and most of my teaching experiences, my awakening has come from direct experience. I haven't had a mentor, which I've always wanted, but that wasn't my path. The Pleiadians, yes, but I wanted a human mentor. That wasn't going to happen. But here I was one day running a workshop with a huge group of people, and I was leading the workshop and I needed to go to the bathroom, so I went through the doorway that took me to the bathroom, but instead I opened into this long hallway with these blue lights, and I was in this other dimensional setting, and I got lost in these they were like long hallways set out in different patterns, and I couldn't find my way back. And I was lost, it felt like, for 2 to 3 hours. And I'm kind of in a panic because I've left a group of people somewhere, but I'm in this different dimensional setting. And the fact was, I finally found the door that led me back out of the dimensional setting into the room, and no time had passed. And that was my first direct experience of timelessness. And that there are other dimensional states where there is a timelessness, and that's the truth. And I had a direct experience of that. And that was very helpful for me to understand and take myself into these multidimensional moments when I felt to, and to share with students, and help people understand some of the truths that exist.
Okay, and so 2 questions. Are we going to have a potential for a direct experience of that in today's broadcast? And 2 is, how do you utilize that to benefit your day-to-day life?
Well, within the moment, when you come into a multidimensional moment and you move out of that separated state, you automatically align to your pure light source energy, part of your higher self. So you begin a reconnection to a truth, a clarity, and understanding. And you bring that back with you and integrate it through the cells. So you begin to have an accelerated awakening when you, through conscious choice, enter these multidimensional moments.
Sure, feels like you lose some of that grip of the third dimension illusion.
Well, you lose it a lot. Mm-hmm. And the fact is, when you're in that multidimensional moment, you can see much more clearly. You get understanding, what you should be doing next, what is right for you, clarity on issues that you're dealing with in the third dimensional world. You're filled with light. Health-wise, physically, your cells begin to transform and you come back into a much healthier state. I know my strength, my physical strength has grown. I'm kind of in a warrior energy, I feel like, and I feel energetically, physically taller, stronger, and I am stronger. So your physical body goes through a strengthening process, and I believe a youthing process, where you really begin to get much younger, and your cells heal. There's a healing, a physical healing, that also takes place through the body. So there's a lot of benefits to this.
Okay. And we are going to be able to have this experience. That's what this broadcast is about.
You're going to move into these spaces and have your experiences. Then you're going to find that you want to continue to work with this material. It's unlimited. So, work with it going into the moments. If you could just choose to go into one moment a day, that would be really fantastic. And if you miss, like you said, coming down here, Elise, we drove down from Grand Marais this morning, or halfway down. So what about if you miss the veils? What if you don't have an experience of the veils lifting? What about you watching this video now and thinking, I didn't have an experience June 16th. I missed that. It's only probably because you're really in your ego mind in the middle of some sort of human drama, that third dimensional drama that happens on this earth plane. So you can just come into your anchored space in your heart, come into the moment and open into the multidimensional moment, and just with intention say, okay, I want to be taken back to the time when the veils lifted last time. And then you start to let yourself open into that space with your consciousness and your breath through conscious choice, and just allow yourself to be moved into that moment of the veils lifting, those 10 seconds, and allow yourself to align to the truth that existed in that moment that is being revealed to you, and that's how you work with it. So it's really simple. It's very user-friendly. It's simple. It's so simple. We as human beings often find it very difficult.
And I think after we've removed some of the blocks from the heart with that first process you're going to be doing, it will be facilitated in being able to go back into the lifting of the veils June 16th, possibly.
That's what we're going to be doing in the second. So the transmission's in two parts. First part, we're going to, let me see, what are we doing? We are going to do the letting go process, and I'm going to bring in this new energy to help clear the heart. Then we're going to open into an anchor and really stabilize in that anchor through the heart space. And then we'll have a break, and then we'll go back into that anchor and start opening up into the multidimensional moment, opening up into the moment when the veils lift and move into that space, that whole experience of that energy of that multidimensional moment.
Great.
That's what we're going to be doing in the transmission. So,
okay. So is there any more that you want to share or speak about this central place of the heart or the moment?
Do you feel there's anything we've missed? That any other questions you have that someone out there might be going, what are they talking about? Or I need to understand this a little more. What I really want out there for all of you is for you to understand the concept, and so that you're working through the process now, having a direct experience, but you understand the concept of the material.
I guess it's just a reassurance that if my ego mind isn't clearly understanding the lifting of the veils from a third dimensional definition, but I can sense or feel, I know what you're talking, the truth of it, is that enough?
It's absolutely enough. And your ego mind's going to have comments. Just be aware of that, everyone out there. It's going to have these comments in your experience. Just let it chatter, because it is not going to interfere with your direct experience. And I would say too, if the ego mind's saying, well, what if we get stuck somewhere and we can't get back? That's could be something. And what I would say to you is, I'll be working with everyone out there energetically. I'll be pulling everybody back. When you come and bring your hands back to your heart center at the end, and bring your conscious awareness to your hands and the pressure of your hands, you're automatically all going to move back out of that multidimensional moment and come back to your physical form and anchor that energy. And I'll be working with everyone out there for that.
And as we're moving into these multidimensional moments and we're bringing that light aspect of ourselves back, so you can expect to feel tiredness or to be what a lot of people refer to as maybe they went to sleep during this transmission, or their health issues may accelerate. All of these things, emotions that there's no content to, they can begin to expect all of this as well.
Sometimes health issues accelerate because they're actually being healed on a different dimensional level, almost like a homeopathic energy. And just understand you may get some emotion leaving the body, and as it leaves, you get to feel it. And the best way to deal with that is don't pull away from it. Bring your conscious awareness into the emotion, take a conscious breath, and just let go. The conscious breath will accelerate it leaving the body. Remember that conscious breath says, yes, I'm willing to let go. Yes, I'm willing to receive my light. So you are participating. You're not a victim here. You're participating in the release of old, dense emotions leaving the heart space.
Yes, and that's the powerful point to tell your mind it's leaving the body, and then it's gone.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's the questions I would think to ask.
Okay, so we're going to start our transmission then. So let's just take a breath right now. And I'm just going to open up some sounds just to allow you to just open. We're just going to open a dimensional energetic setting today before we move into putting your hands on your heart space. Akoshata I, ashe om da I ne a, ashe om, ashe o. Just taking a breath, just allowing the sounds, the energetic sounds to move through you as you begin to let go, allowing everything to fall away in this moment of time. And just coming right here. Akoshata I. So now bring both your hands to your chest area. That's it. And bring your conscious awareness. Feel the warmth of your hands, the pressure of your hands on your heart space. Bring your awareness, your conscious awareness, that means your attention, feeling your hands here, and breathe and let go into your heart space. Now I'm going to begin by just transmitting some letting go energy from the Pleiadians to support and loosen up the area of your heart. And just bring your conscious awareness there, take a breath, and just let go. Ashata I. Ashe om da I ne a, ashe om, ashe om, ashe om. That's it. Breathe and let go into the space. Ashata. That's it. Now bring your conscious awareness deeper into the space where you feel your hands on your heart space. That's it. Just breathe and let go. Ashata I. One more breath and letting go. Ashata I ne a. That's it. With conscious awareness, you bring your conscious awareness, your attention into the space and take a breath and let go again. Ashata I ne a. Heya. That's it. Now take one more breath and let go. That's it. One more breath. Ashata I ne a. Ashe om, ashe o. That's it. I'm just going to bring in one more level of letting go energy. And all you need to do is take your attention deeper into your heart space that you're holding, with both hands connecting. Breathe and let go. Ashata I ne a. That's it. Now bring your attention deeper and just touch the energy of your heart space. And I want you to use a conscious breath like a soft wind and just bring it into your heart space as Shatai. That's it. That's it. Just bring it deeper into that space. Now bring one more conscious breath and just place it into the space, claiming this energetic space. Shatai, almost preparing a bed, like planting seeds in the garden. Many of you are planting at this time. And the breath is preparing the soil of the heart for the process that's coming. And that breath is like a soft breeze going into the soil of your heart. And just breathe and let go. Okay, I'm going to be bringing this new energy in. What I want you to do is just keep breathing and letting go and listening to my voice as I begin to bring the energy in. And this energy is going to release the density, the blocks that you have placed in your heart space, the sadness, maybe the betrayal that you have experienced in your heart. That's it. Just take a breath, letting go, allowing the movement, maybe the guilt, the shame, maybe the losses you've had from the past. Some of them, I feel, a lot of ancient loss from past lifetimes that are repeating in this lifetime. Just take a breath, let go, Shatai. That's it, take a breath. That's it, reach in with your awareness into your heart. Allow the shifts to come, the opening. Almost like the opening up, like a flower would to the sun. That's it. Bring your conscious awareness deeper and just touch your heart. Breathe, let go. There's a lot of deep grief there for some of you in your heart spaces. Just allowing that old grief to be released. You can still hold the memory of the person you loved, but just let the grief go and the guilt. Many of you are feeling guilt over some deaths that have taken place. Just breathe and let go. Allow another soft wind with your conscious breath to move through the heart space that's releasing these old pieces in your heart. Shatai. A lot of guilt around children. That's it, around mothers, brothers, sisters, fathers, relatives. Just take a breath, let go, allow it to just flow out with that soft, conscious breath. Shatai. That's it. I can feel the areas of the heart clearing. That's it. There's nothing to do. Just being and breathing and letting go, allowing it to naturally be moved out of the heart space, that density. You may feel physical energy happening in your heart. You might feel it in the back area. I feel a lot of old crusted energy in the back space of the heart along the spine. Just take a breath, let go, and just breathe and be. Shatai. Om. O. That's right. That's good work, everyone. I can feel that opening, that shift, that new sense of flow starting to open through the part of your heart. Maybe you're feeling peace. Maybe you're feeling deep emotion, sadness. Maybe it's joy. It doesn't matter. It's only feeling. Just breathe and be. That's it. Use that breath. That's enough to say yes. Now bring your conscious awareness deep into the space of the heart. And you're going to start to feel almost the heart responding to you and your conscious choice to begin with choosing to birth an anchor in the heart space, to be that central place from which you live. And just feel how your heart space is receiving you as we begin to align and open up the anchor and birth this anchor in this new flowing space of the heart. Feel yourself being received. Either you're sensing, seeing, feeling the energy of your heart receiving you as you open your conscious awareness, bring your attention deeper into the space. It's this space that we're going to be anchoring this, or creating this anchor that will allow you, this to be the central place within your heart space where you align to your pure source energy. That's it. Now my energy is changing again. I'm going to begin transmitting the energy of the anchor through the heart space. Just taking a breath and letting go and allowing your awareness, your attention to come deeper into the space that's opening through the heart. The space itself may be illuminated, may feel like a light, like a central sun beginning to line up through the heart space. But feel yourself being drawn deeper into the heart through your conscious awareness, intention for this anchor to come in at this time. I just want you to open to my sound. Take one more breath. Feel how that soil within your heart is being prepared for this anchor. The energy of that light that you see or sense or feel is beginning to anchor into the space of the heart on some level, in some way. That's it. Breathe and let go. That's it. Now you're going to bring your own unique frequency of sound, and it's going to birth an anchor, begin to build the anchor around that light with your unique frequency. So just listen to this word. You know it well, but bring the essence of your energy and anchor it into the space of your heart as you hold the heart space. Anda. And breathe and let go. Once more now. Anda. Now bring your conscious awareness into the opening of the anchor and feel how there is this birthing, this forging of this energy of your anchor. It may be energetic. It may be crystalline. You may be able to see it, sense it, feel it. But it is an essence of frequency of your light that begins to align as the anchor here. Now take one more breath and use that once more. Anda. And feel how it begins to evolve, where it has an expression of your frequency through that sound. Once more now. Anda. And breathe and let go. Now I'm going to bring a sound in. I want you just to let the sound merge with the anchor. It's going to expand this alignment of the anchor through you, through your heart space. Keep holding both hands on your heart space. Bring your conscious awareness fully into the opening and breathe and let go, but bring that breath like a soft wind into the developing anchor that is already creating this space. That's it, bringing through conscious choice that breath like a soft breeze deeper into the anchor, and feel how you're feeding the anchor and expanding this central place within your heart. Now breathe and let go into the anchor that's birthing within the space. And let go. That's it. Now bring your conscious awareness, your attention deeper, and just let go, allowing a natural unfoldment of the evolution of the energy of your anchor that is birthing, that is building this central place within your heart space. Ashata-i. That's it. Breathe. Let go. Allow yourself to move deeper, to flow deeper into the space. That's it, just allowing your full experience of either seeing or feeling or sensing the space. That's the main thing, is that you claim this space as your central place within your heart. The central place where all things birth forth from you, from your pure source of light. Now bring your conscious awareness deeper and open up the energy. You're going to use the sound expanded E into the space. So we're going to work together. You bring your unique frequency fully into the space. Allow your unique frequency of that sound to open the anchor even more completely and expand that central place to another level. Just breathe and let go and allow the full expression of the essence of that central place. And just bring your conscious awareness into it, breathe and let go, and allow the full expression of your central place. Ashata-i-ne-a. Ashe om dai ine I, ashe om, ashe om, ashe om. That's it. Now I want you just to stay there and feel the full anchoring, the full expression of your central place that has birthed here. Breathe, let go, and just be in that space through conscious awareness, claiming the full expression, allowing the full expression, the full birthing process to take the time you need to allow it until it no longer is building. It may be a strong energy, but it's not evolving and getting more. The moment you have that stability, you need to take a break, integrate, and we'll come back to the next piece.
Just make sure that you've had plenty of water and that you feel fully integrated with anchoring that place within your heart, that central place, before you continue. It's okay to pause again. just to make sure you're ready to move forward with the next transmission.
And it's really important to understand maybe your heart space is feeling very vulnerable right now with the new energies that came in and opened things up. And also with the anchoring of that central place within you, that anchor through your heart. It might feel really like a newborn energy. So just allow the vulnerability to be there and know that's part of the evolution within you, and you can just breathe and let go. So I want to just share with you the hand position for this second phase of the transmission. Your hands should be like this, and they'll stay like this as we begin. But there'll be a moment where I'm asking you to bring the palms of your hands outwards, and so that they're facing each other. You may feel like your hands need to be this far apart, or further. It does not make any difference to the process. Just feel out what works for you. And when I ask you to, you're going to bring your consciousness to the space between the palms of the hands. This will become a multidimensional setting to be able to work with the energies from the lifting of the veils. So I'm ready to begin. I hope you are too. So let's bring both hands now, connecting to the heart space and just bringing your conscious awareness back into that space, back into aligning to that anchor that has opened up, that has birthed, that central place. And just bring your full conscious awareness into the space. Allow yourself almost to be received and drawn into that space naturally. This is a natural, central place that links you, allows you to align to that pure source of light, your higher self energy. And we're going to start opening up into the moment and beginning to birth that multidimensional moment. And that's when you're going to start to feel the alignment to that pure source of light that you are as you leave the third dimensional experience and move out of separation into the moment and into the multidimensional moment. That's when you're going to start to feel that pure source of light of your higher self and start to align it and anchor it through the central place within you. So first, we're just coming back into that space, like I said, bringing your conscious awareness to the hands and then aligning back into that anchor, to that central place that was opened up. And you do that simply by just bringing in the frequency of your unique sound of Anda. That aligns you fully back to that central place of being. So take a breath, bring that unique frequency of sound that you have, and remember it has power. Anda, and let go. And you're going to start feeling yourself being drawn back into that anchor that has been developed and expanded, back into that central place. Take a breath and use a soft breath like a gentle breeze into the anchor and feel yourself aligning more to that central place. That's it. Take a breath, let go. Use it once more, that soft breath like a breeze, bringing it into that anchor, that place, that central place. And then use your frequency again with that sound. Anda, and let go. That's it. Keep letting go because you're being aligned now into your beingness. As you open into Anda, you're beginning to move more and more into the moment, out of separation. You can feel the essence of yourself, this evolution, this alignment to your pure source of your light, beginning to open up through your central place. Open your conscious awareness. Bring in the sound once more. Anda. That's it. And let go. Breathe and let go. It's the letting go that moves you into that sacred alignment, into the moment, and into that pure source of your light, of that higher self energy, an aspect of that. Just breathe You're probably feeling energy coming in. It might feel like fluidity. It could feel just peaceful, joyful. It could be intense, heat, cold, just a shaking. That's okay. Breathe and let go just once more. Anda. Claiming your place, your central place within the anchor of your heart space. And breathe and let go, allowing everything to fall away naturally and aligning into that moment, that multidimensional moment. Just take a breath, let go. Ashata inea. Now bring your conscious awareness deeper into the space. That's it. And open your awareness into this multidimensional space of the moment. This unlimited space of time. And take a breath and let go, and it allows you a deeper alignment within that multidimensional space. That's it. And use your sound again. Anda, ashatai. Breathe and let go. Now I just want you to stay in that space and allow a further expansion as I work with you energetically right now. I'm opening the energy up and through each one of you there. And just breathe and let go. Ashata inea. That's it. Keep letting go. That's it. The alignments happen through the letting go energy and just allowing yourself to be moved into a higher multidimensional energy of the moment that you're in. Breathe, let go. Ashata I. Now I'm just going to bring in some sounds. I just want you to let go and just to be. Let yourself be moved deeper and deeper within the multidimensional moment, just being. Take another breath, let go, and now you're going to bring your hands out, palms facing each other. Feel the energy from your heart space transferring into the dimensional energy between the space between your hands. Bring your conscious awareness into the space and adjust your hands. They may want to be very close together. They may want to be really far apart. It's okay to adjust them and take a moment to adjust them as you bring your conscious awareness into the space. Ashata inea. Now it's within this space that you bring your conscious awareness into that multidimensional energy of the moment that you had aligned to within your heart space. This takes you into the setting as we begin to open up the energy of the lifting of the veils that took place June 16th. We move out of the limitation of third dimension and we move into a further expansion of the dimensional moment and begin to align as I transmit and open into that 10-second period of the lifting of the veils. That's it. Bring your conscious awareness into the space. And just allow yourself to open and align to the dimensional energy that is opened up as the veils lift now. And they open up and reveal the truth and understanding and clarity in that 10 seconds. That's it. Just open your conscious awareness, take a breath and let go. Ashata I. Ashe om dai ne ah. That's it, just aligning to that electrical moment as the veils lift. Breathe and let go and just allow your experience, not try to work it out. Just open your awareness into the energetic space as those veils lift. Ashata inea. And it may feel like your body needs to move. That's okay. Allow a sound if it needs to. Open your conscious awareness, take a conscious breath, and let go. And the veils are still open, but the 10-second time doesn't exist here. You're in the unlimited time in this space to really open to a further expansion of the experience. If you experienced that time of the lifting of veils 2 weeks ago, open your conscious awareness back to the memory of a moment you had of connecting to the energy, and see if you can't allow yourself a further expansion of experience. That's it. Now open your conscious awareness again. Take a breath and let go, and just allow yourself to move into the fluidity that is really present, that was present at the time of that lifting of the veils. That's it. Just open that conscious awareness and feel yourself being aligned to a truth of consciousness, of understanding possibly. That's it. Just breathe and let go, allowing yourself just to be within this sacred opening that is being revealed. And open and feel the element of your own pure source of light anchoring through you. It's using that anchor that you have through your heart space. Just feel the alignment of this pure source of light moving through the cells, moving through your energetic field. That's it. Breathe and let go. That's it. Breathe and let go, and allow that sacred unfolding. Not trying, just being. Remember, it's just through your conscious choice and awareness that the energy of the lifting of the veils automatically aligns through you and works through you. And you have all the time you need, because we're in this multi-dimensional opening of the moment. It gives you an unlimited time through that moment, through that energy. And just letting your body move. Take a breath, letting go. I'm going to transmit some sounds that's going to support you in a further alignment in this moment, keeping your hands and that space open as I transmit these sounds. Ashata ine a. Kio e. Bring your conscious awareness deeper. Feel yourself being drawn into the sacred flow of your pure source of light, of that higher self. Use that sound within that essence of the flow. Anda. That's it. And feel yourself aligning deeper and deeper into the flow as that pure source of light recognizes and expands with that frequency of your sound as you claim your source, as you claim yourself. Ashata I, ashe om da I ne a, ashe om, ashe om, ashe om. That's it. Breathe. And now you're very slowly going to bring your hands back to your heart center. I'm going to bring all of you back through from that multi-dimensional opening of the moment of the lifting of the veils. Bring all your conscious awareness to your hands on your heart space, feeling your hands resting on your chest, and bring all of that flow, all of that alignment of your pure source of light from your higher self, aligning through the anchor in your heart space, aligning through your central place of your own core within you. Breathe, bring your conscious awareness into the space, follow it in. Feel that flow, that fluidity, that pure alignment anchoring through you. That's it, you're doing great. That's it, just breathe, let go. Now use your frequency of sound through your central place. Anda, and let go. That's it. You're doing great. Now bring your life force breath like a soft breeze right through that central anchor that you've created. That's it, a big breath, and gently, gently bringing it into the space and feeling the full expansion. And it may feel like your whole body is feeling fluid right now. That's okay. You can trust that. Keep opening, feeling yourself sitting on your chair or your feet on the earth or your body on the earth, but come right back, bringing all your conscious awareness into the cells of your body, into the energetic field, just letting go and just being. Letting go and being. Take another conscious breath. Letting go and being. Ashata-i. Ashe om dai ne a. Ashe om, ashe o. Ashe o. One more breath now and let go. Ashata-i. That's great. Really good work, everybody. Now you need to stay connected to your heart space for as long as you feel there is still a building of energy coming in from that dimensional setting. When it stabilizes, that means it may be strong energy, but it's no longer building and getting stronger. You're complete in your integration. But it's essential that you drink plenty of water, that you integrate out with the natural forces and allowing a full integration of this process. And you're going to, there is not once that you should be doing this, you should be working with this over the next months as the continual veils lift every 3 weeks. And it can be done every week. You can continue to build and expand in this process.
And this process you would use to go back to any moment.
Exactly. You can use this process not just for the lifting of the veils, but any awakened moment, any emotional moment where you can look at it from a higher frequency of perspective for understanding and resolution within yourself. It can be utilized over and over again. So I really, know that I'm holding a platform for all of you out there. Every time you do this, I will be with you energetically. You can call on my energy at any time, whether it's during the night, during the day. You may wake up with your hands on your chest and feeling like you're in your core, your central place, and you're aligning once more to another level of the veils lifting. I know that's going to happen for many of you out there. And that's okay. You can trust that because your own higher self, that pure light source of light, is the director. It's moving you where you need to move to, and you can totally trust that process. So I just want to support everybody out there in this most divine process that we have been given from the Pleiadians.
Thank you. Yes, it does feel very important, and thank you for bringing these forward. It feels like it's setting a foundation for us to move through this great shift time, to be able to consciously work with what's coming to us.
Absolutely. Do we know when our next broadcast is?
Yes, our next broadcast will be September 28th, so there's plenty of time, with no time, to be working with this material to fully utilize the veils lifting.
Absolutely. And I wish to honor each one of you and all that you are in this moment. So be it.